So today I'm behind the wheel of the 2025 Acura MDX Type-S, and I'm going to take some time to go through the interior of this thing. But before I do, please like, share, and subscribe this video if you can. So starting as I normally do, I'm going to start over on the left. So over on the left you have your window switches, you've got your door locks right here, you've got toggles for the rear mirror adjust. Up top you've got your door latch. You've got 3 buttons for the different preset and the set button for the driver's seating position. To the right of that, you have a bunch of different buttons. So you have some heads-up display options, so you can adjust the height level of the heads-up display, the dim level of the heads-up display as well, some vehicle assist sensors, the traction control off button right here, parking sensors, and right here is for the gauge cluster dim level as well. You have a parking brake latch right here. Down low you have a trunk release right here. There is a Bang Olufsen audio system sprinkled throughout the cabin, which I'll showcase better when I get to the passenger side door. But you have a full crisp clear digital display. There's many options that can be adjusted on this. So right now over on the right I kind of have a all-wheel drive screen, but scrolling all the way to the top you have kind of a map screen. Oh, I'm sorry, at the top is actually a trip computer, but then you have maps for Google Maps. You have maintenance, so oil life, tire pressures for all 4 corners. You have the all-wheel drive system that I was screen I was talking about. So in all 4 of these corners, it'll illuminate some blue bars showcasing where the power is going. You have a G-force meter, driver attention level, seat belts. So this is cool. It's, your kids are actually have their seat belts on. So currently, obviously I'm the driver. It's green. Unhook it. It's red. Plug it back in. Green. So it's blank screen, safety support, and just settings. Like I said, I've been normally just leaving it on this screen right here. In the center, you have just kind of a vehicle information. One thing I did notice is right now I have my foot off of the brake. You can put it on the brake, you see it illuminates, so it showcases what the vehicle is doing. Currently have it in sport mode, but you can also adjust between different modes. You can see the screen drastically changes. Comfort, it's more of a bluish hue. Snow is like kind of a normal. So lift, snow, comfort, normal, sport, and there is a sport plus, which kind of gives you another color scheme as well. I'll showcase that, the different drive modes when I get to the center console, because there's a knob for that, but I kind of wanted to showcase just what color scheme it changes in the gauge cluster. Now how I was cycling over on the right is over here, this toggle up and down. You can also adjust, so you have all your cruise control options right here as well. Over on the left you have your volume control. This toggle is actually for the heads-up display, so you just cycle through. You can cycle different options. It's really hard to see in any sort of camera situation, but as you can kind of see, it's right there. You got the back button that kind of kicks you out of whatever I was just displaying, power for that as well. You have a heated steering wheel button right here on the steering wheel as well. The back of the steering wheel, you have 2 paddles for selecting your gears, so down gears and up gears. On the bottom of the steering wheel, you have nice S-type or Type-S branding. Give you a better look at the full steering wheel. Behind the steering wheel is the engine start-stop button. And then you have the navigation display. So right now it's kind of flickering, and it's just a difference in the resolution of what the camera can pick up. So there's nothing wrong with the screen, it's just kind of how it's coming through. But this is kind of the main homepage where you got all your different app choices. So you have maps, which are Google Maps, which is great regardless if you have Android Auto connected. Your phone, your radio, Play Store, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. These will highlight obviously if you have it connected. You have ALEXA. I'm not going to say it because usually these devices kind of wake up. You have the assistant right there. Vehicle settings, just going to click in here for a second. Showcase everything you can change. It's driver assist system, driver position, lighting setup, power tailgate, suspension options, you name it, you can pretty much change it. Just go back. General settings, let's go in there for a moment. System, display settings, connections, camera options. You can change all that stuff. Ambient lighting, profile settings, Bluetooth audio, trip computer. Just click in here, showcase. So you have your current drive, trip A and trip B, which are also on that right side of the gauge cluster as well. USB, the radio, AM, system updates, Wi-Fi hotspot, the cabin talk system, clock, Acura link, compass, and just click the compass for fun. So you got a nice big compass, display mode, and all the apps. So I've either been using Android Auto, or I just kind of leave it on this trip computer. Whatever I'm listening to will be over on the right. Coming down from there, you have your different HVAC controls. So you got your 2 vents, hazard button in the center, and all these HVAC controls are buttons, which I like, except for the little knob for the temperature that you want to spit out. So you got all the fan options here, defrost, everything like that. I like this vehicle because it features ventilated heated seats, 3 levels of them for both the driver and the passenger, and then there's also 3 levels of a massage seat for the driver and the passenger. So I really like that. In the center, you have the dynamic mode dial, which are the drive modes that I mentioned. So right now I'm in sport, but I'm gonna kick it all the way up to lift. So you got lift, snow, comfort, normal, and sport. And then you see it says turn and hold to get into Sport Plus. And then you see it says individual, press the knob to activate. Gonna push that in, and you can have customize as well. There you go, it's going to customize. So these are all different options you can adjust in your custom individual mode. You got engine, steering, suspension, idle stop, gauge, ambient lighting. It's all set to normal. You can adjust these to be normal, comfort, and some sort of variation, anything you want. Below that, you have different buttons for your basically gear levers. So right now I'm in park, but reverse is kind of a push down button. You see the little arrow there. Neutral, you got drive and sport. You basically hit it once, you're in drive, hit it again, you're in sport, and it cycles back. To the left of that, you have the engine start stop off button. And then you have your brake hold button as well. If you are at a red light and you want to save your right foot, you push that down, the vehicle will hold for you. Over on the right, you see a little battery electrical symbol. This is not a charging pad or anything like that. You push down and it releases a USB-C and a standard old school USB plug right there. Push it down, put it back. Kind of diagonal to the left from there, you have your volume control. You can also turn it off, and tuner options. You got some nice cubby space right here. You can remove if it gets dirty. You can put a phone here diagonally, anything like that. It's kind of holding the bottom of my gimbal right now. Back from there, you got 2 cup holders. To the left, obviously you can see charging pad, which can be turned off right here. Off and on, I should say. Then you got your armrest. Reveals pretty deep spot. So you got 2 USB plugs right there. And that you can also pull that up. You can see a little tab, pull this up if it gets dirty to clean it out. I would say you could probably stack a good 5 cans of Coke too high, so 10 cans of Coke could likely fit in here, which is good space. I mentioned I'd give you a better look at the surround sound system so you can see the Bang & Olufsen system sprinkled throughout the cabin. It's on the A-pillar, it's on the door, sprinkled throughout the back as well. This is the passenger side, so you have the glove box. Give you a better look at that passenger door. The seats feature Type-S branding on them. Better look at those seats. Same design as seats in the back, but they do not feature Type-S branding in the back. There is a 3rd row back there. So what I'm going to do right now is hop in that 2nd row, but before I do, please like this video and subscribe for if you have a moment. So let's hop in the back seat. So I'm currently in the back seat. I'm going to show you the HVAC controls that you have back here. So you actually have heated seats for both sides in the 2nd row. You have an old school power outlet down low, 2 USB-C plugs as well. That Bang & Olufsen system sprinkled throughout back here. And then just give you a little closer look to that 3rd row. So we're going to hop back up in the front. So now we're back up in the front. The front row and the middle row feature a sunroof that they share. All those sunroof controls located right here, as well as you got a sunglass holder as well. But that is pretty much the interior of the 2025 Acura MDX Type-S. If there is some feature button I didn't go in depth enough on, you have some follow-up questions, be sure to leave in the comments below. But other than that, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe and comment down below. Thanks for watching.